So today's Friday and I wanted to go through a few things while I have access to studios. When we're done with our prints, oftentimes they come out of the water, we run them through the press, and they're pretty wavy. Let's see, so water bath here, and you can see, these are a little bit wavy. Sometimes this is actually not that bad. They can be quite a lot worse though. And so we want to flatten those out. Traditionally, we could use these boards and just layer them, move these boards out of the way, put down some blotter paper, lay out a layer of the prints, put down another blotter, some newsprint, another blotter, and then stack up these boards, and just the weight of the boards themselves would help to flatten. I've been using this hot press quite a bit more though, just because it's a little bit faster and I don't have to move around the boards and stuff. It's a kind of a tight space in here. Do not mistake this one for the press that we use for our prints though, because this one has damaged some in the past, and I think I need to replace this cushion that's down there. This one's good, so you don't have to mess around with the temperature. It's set for you. You want to just turn that on, open it up. We'll take out this insert, and we'll start with a sheet of newsprint right here. Now, one thing that you want to do and keep in mind is that if you have wet ink and you start stacking your prints in here, then that wet ink will transfer onto the back of the print that's in front of it. So you want to put a layer of something in between all of your prints. Now, another thing that you want to keep in mind too, if you have a stack of prints in the hot press and they're not nicely stacked, if they're like stacked, say like this, then the pressure and the heat is going to emboss these corners of the prints, and I don't want that. I'll see those lines in my print, so I want to make sure that I try to stack these as accurately as possible. And you don't want to make this stack too big. You probably want to do like 3 layers at a time. So depending on the size of your prints, I might just get one print, a layer, another print, another layer, and do like 3 or 4 at a time. Something like this, I'd like to arrange like this. I don't want them too close to the edges. I want to keep them, pretty much in the center. So I could do 2. I could probably get away with 3 if I did it like this, and another one here. But I'm just going to do 2 at a time. Take another layer of newsprint. Now these have already been signed and numbered, but I would want to hold off on that until these have been pressed. Now I can see through the newsprint to help me line these up. If you make the stack too large, then they will become wavy, and it does do some things to the prints that you really don't want to happen. So I'm just going to do like 3 layers at a time. Bring them over here. And leave those for about 5 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes is more than enough time usually. You don't want to leave these though for too long, especially like overnight. And when you're done, just make sure that you turn this off, because we don't want to blow the elements in this, and it's also just dangerous. And I guess that's it.